Drake sues Universal Music over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Yesterday, we reported that Canadian rapper Drake withdrew a pre-litigation action against Universal, which also named Spotify for artificially inflating Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. But now the rapper has taken it to a whole new level, filing a federal case against his own label, saying Universal Music Group's release and promotion of the Kendrick Lamar track dissing him amounted to defamation and harassment and threats to his safety. In the suit filed in Manhattan Federal Court, Drake alleges that UMG not only approved and promoted the track, but also turned it into a viral hit, spreading false and harmful claims about him. According to the lawsuit, the lyrics combined with a provocative album image that showed an image of his house and music video falsely implied that Drake is a criminal pedophile, even suggesting that the public should take vigilante action against him. The lawsuit also states that UMG's actions were driven by corporate greed and that the company chose profit over the safety and well-being of its artists. Drake argues that the promotion of Not Like Us led to a barrage of online harassment and physical threats to his safety, referencing a shooting at his Toronto estate in May that wounded a security guard, as well as subsequent breaking attempts. He also claims these events were directly linked to the track's release and promotion. Drake is not suing Kendrick Lamar directly, but focuses his legal action on Universal Music Group for its role in publishing and promoting the track, asserting that the company knowingly distributed false and dangerous information for commercial gain.
Right, in his filing, Drake highlights that his long-term record deal with UMG is nearing its end, and he believes the label's campaign was designed to damage his reputation and weaken his position in contract negotiations. Lamar, on the other hand, had a short-term deal with UMG that was extended in 2024. Despite the controversy, Not Like Us has received critical acclaim and is nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Kendrick Lamar, who is also set to perform at Super Bowl halftime show in February, is not named in the lawsuit. Drake's legal team emphasizes that this case is about UMG's action and not about Lamar's artistic expression. The rapper is seeking damages for defamation and the harassment he claims to have faced due to the track's release. In related news, UMG has responded to Drake's lawsuit. A spokesperson for the record label released a statement rubbishing the rapper's claim as illogical. He says, and I quote, "Not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historical, commercial, and personal financial success." The UMG rep told People magazine, they added, and I quote, "Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music," end quote. The statement continues, "We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song," end quote.
Wow.
Okay, so we spoke about this yesterday, me and OG on the show. Now that you're here, let's hear your own thoughts.
I don't know what Drake is going through, because he said he was withdrawing it, and then again it took a turn, and then he says, "You know what, I'm suing, and this is not even about Kendrick Lamar, it's about the record label," and he has stated all of this. Well, I wish him the best. I like when people say that they are speaking their truth, but at the end of the day, I do hope that he has considered the pros and cons of this
move,
because especially with the fact that this is, I don't know what his contract states, so I would like to know, if it's still there, if it still has projects to give them, because when you keep seeing people every day, or maybe you're already, okay, it's just like you're suing your company, and I don't know whether it's still going to be easy for you to work there while you're suing them. So I'd really like to take a peep into what his contract is with this record label to know what's this friction, or how long this friction would go.
Yeah, I mean, like we read there, his contract is nearing an end. Although Kendrick's was short term.
Yes, Kendrick's own was short term.
Yeah, his is nearing an end. I don't know if this is a play to get a better deal in terms of extension. But whatever it is, this is, I said this to OJ
You want
yesterday.
to get a better extension and you do this?
I said this to OJ yesterday.
I do not think so.
This will come back to bite him in the back. Because even if he leaves UMG, right, even if he leaves the distribution company and he goes to another company, because the record... You
know that even when you leave, there are some times that you still have some things that bind you, some things that bind you to that particular company, perhaps maybe some master stuff, or some, like, there's still, like, you still have, like, an engagement with them.
That's what I'm saying, because if the record system in America, regardless, no matter how much you have, no matter the label that you have on your own, even if you form your own record label, you still need the distributors to distribute. They call them distros. So these are the guys that distribute the music. So everybody's in partnership with one distributor or the other. So guess what? You have fought with one of the biggest distributor, who is Universal Music Group. You fought with them. What has already gone round? How do you sign another deal with another person, another company, and they don't have setbacks, or they don't feel like, oh, you know what, why are we signing with Drake?
And you see what this tells me? I think that you are a force. I think Kendrick Lamar is a force for him to be causing a lot of uproar like this. Because why am I saying this? Even with the halftime Super Bowl, there is a lot of people are dissing him. They don't want him to. Lil Wayne will do his own. Like, the guy must really be a force for you to be, because for you to have so many enemies like that.
So I mean, he claims and he says that, you know what, there's been inflation in terms of numbers. We call it farming.
So if you're saying that it is farming, right? Interesting. That means that when you were doing well too, perhaps they farmed for you too.
That's what the record company is saying. They're saying you had other beefs with other people. We pushed your own songs. We pushed it. This guy drops his own. You called out this battle. He drops his own. It goes further. Now you claim that this track was inflated. The numbers are not real. But guess what? He has 5 Grammy nominations.
Look at that.
Record of the year.
Look at
all that stuff. So, I mean, was that inflated as well?
But I really hope that. So this is how I think some human beings think. So they don't feel like there are ups and downs in life. And when I talk about down does not mean that you're totally there, you're down, you're poor or something. So you would always have your wins and you always have your losses and all that. So I like it when people are able to take, when you see that the spotlight is not exactly on you at this point, take it with all, because you enjoyed it too at a certain point. So please do not be like that.
I mean, yesterday Adonis, I saw news that he withdrew his son, Adonis, from school because he claims they were threats to his family lives as well. It's crazy, but yeah.
All right, let's go on this break. We will be back with all the social media madness on Social View. Stay here with us.